So this is a dog we found walking outside, and now he's hanging out with us until someone claims him, and Robert wanted to show you guys. He's cute, but he's not ours, so he has to go back. And he stinks. Ugh. Hey everyone, so this is going to be a first attempt at a chit chat getting ready video. I have been so into Shanna XO's chit chat getting ready videos. She is like the queen of talking and doing your makeup at the same time and putting it into a video that doesn't bore everyone to death. So I'm going to try and give that a whirl myself. If you see horrible editing, it's because I failed and I've tried to smush it all together so you wouldn't click out of the video. But here it goes. So the first thing I do before I ever put on makeup is sanitize my hands, just because you're touching your face. I'm using the Bodycology Warm Vanilla Sugar Moisturizing Hand Sanitizer. I believe that you can find this at Walmart. It was in a set and I kind of gave some of the other ones away, but I really like this one. I'm pretty sure you can get this at Walmart, but it's just a nice hand sanitizer, so I use that. Okay, so I already primed and moisturized my face off camera for whatever reason, I don't know, but the next step is obviously foundation. Before I do that though, I don't know if you've noticed, but the background or the organization on my vanity has changed. I got this Pampered Chef brush turnabout thing. I'm sure some of you have already seen them, and it's super cool. It has organized all of my brushes that used to be just spread across my vanity. I love it, and I'm going to order something else from eBay hopefully soon to also help organize some of my stuff. And then I was thinking about a makeup collection video. If you're interested, just thumbs up the video or comment down below, either way. But back to the foundation. So if you're a subscriber of mine or you've seen some of the videos from my channel, then you know I've put myself on a makeup spending ban, and I've been shopping my stash, which means I've taken products that I don't like or just haven't used in a really long time, forgot how I felt about them, put them in a container, and that's the only products I've been using. Literally the only products that I've been using for 2 or 3 weeks, maybe longer than that at this point. So when I reorganized, I decided to put them somewhere else. So now they're here, and it's kind of heavy. I put them all in this container. I don't even know if this is practical, but it's cute. So, and you can see everything. So that's kind of what this is for. So I'm kind of just gonna put it in my lap and hopefully it won't tip over. But one of the things that, while it's okay, it's not great and I'd rather just use it up and get it out of the way, is the Revlon Nearly Naked foundation. And I did a review on this, and there's an updated description of it in the bar below saying how this would be a great foundation if it didn't take so long to set, but it does take forever, and it slides around my face in the meantime, is what I've been noticing. So I'm just trying to use it up because I won't repurchase it. And then this one is kind of dark, and I think it's also expired. I just use it with a little bit of this to make it work. I know it's expired. I don't know if it's going to damage my face. I think it's just oxidized, so I'm still using it. Yeah, so I'm going to mix these two together on my hand. I just pour a little bit of each out, and I'm going to do that. So I've just poured a little bit out on the back of my hand, and I'm just going to take a Q-tip and kind of mix them together. So it'll lighten up the True Match one, but it will also help the consistency of the Revlon Nearly Naked. So it looks like that. And I'm just going to go ahead and say that if you have a Dollar Tree nearby, I would check it out for one of these. It's just a little container, and it has Q-tips, cotton balls, and pads. And when these run out, I'm just going to refill it. But it's been really nice to kind of store my vanity, so I have these kinds of things. So I really like this. So I've just spread this out, and I take this and I put it on my nose. Okay, so I'm just going to take a Sedona lace brush. This is the 480. And I kind of tap it a bit to kind of press the foundation in there. And then I kind of start to buff it out. Okay, so once I blended this out completely, you can tell it does a much better job of matching my skin. I also did blend it down here a bit. I know at first it was kind of scary looking, and something I've noticed on this Sedona lace brush is that in between the pink and the black, I don't know if you can see that there, but it's kind of like an orangey color, and I think I've used this brush 2 or 3 times. So I don't know if it's the foundation in there or if something has stained those bristles. But if you know, if you'll comment down below and tell me, because these are expensive. So, you know, I want them to keep that pretty pink color. And it kind of looks like, just for some reason, like right there in that particular spot all the way around, it's kind of changed color, like the dye's gone wrong or something. I don't know. If you know anything about this, you know, share the information with me, please. So I have 2 concealers in the Shopping My Stash. One of them is the MAC Studio Fix Concealer, and the other one is from Gemma Kid, which I think has been discontinued, which is why I'm trying to use it up. And I do kind of like this concealer. It's a bit darker, so it's been a bit challenging to work with, and it lasts a decent amount of time, but full price, this thing was about $18, and if I had paid $18 for this, I would have been extremely disappointed. The MAC Studio Finish one, I do really like. It's got the most amazing coverage I've ever tried out in a concealer. The only thing that I don't really care for it is just that it doesn't last a really long time, even when you set it with powder. It's a concealer I put on my purse. So anytime I'm going out and I realize I have a blemish, which, you know, I do, I put that thing on. So that's a really good concealer to carry around in your purse because it will cover anything. But you are going to have to reapply it throughout the day. But here's the Gemma Kid. So for eyebrows, I use the e.l.f. eyebrow kit in medium, and this is a really good product. It's not something that I want to go through completely. I just wanted to use it a bit more and make sure that I am rotating it through the collection. I don't have any other powders except the Jordana one I got recently from Cherry Culture, and I've been kind of using these together. But this is a really good eyebrow kit if you like powder. I do recommend it. I just kind of wanted to use it a bit more because I've been neglecting it. So for the wax, I have been using the Real Techniques little eyebrow brush. It's really thick for the powder, but I find it's perfect for the wax. So for my eyelids, I just use my MAC Painterly Paint Pot. I'm just trying to use every little bit I can. It's probably expired by now because I've had it so long, but, you know, it does its job, so I guess that's all that matters. Okay, so even though I'm getting ready to go babysit someone's children, I have been trying to use up my Urban Decay Skull Palette, and it's been difficult because 4 of these shades I never wear. There's Grifter, Shattered, Vest, and Oil Slick, and they're all really pretty colors. They're just not very, I guess, professional looking. But today I'm just going to try one out anyways. I'm going to be using this Shattered color, and hopefully I can make it into a wearable look. So I'm just going to take my finger and apply it on my lid. This color is really pretty. I think this will be nice in the summertime. Okay, so I tried to take some off and then didn't like it and then ended up putting a bit more back on. We're just gonna go with it as it is. Alright, so for eyeliner, I'm using the Revlon Color Stay. So this is the Maybelline Mega Plush Mascara. It's been one of my favorites to use lately. I think it's kind of been a rediscovered favorite. I will be repurchasing this, but probably not for quite some time. I have 4 different mascaras I still need to try out that are in the packaging, and I've got at least 4 in the Shopping My Stash along with this one to use up. So I do really like it and would recommend that you give it a try if you haven't already. It's got a different kind of texture to the formula. It's like gel or mousse, and it does a really nice job of coating your lashes without being clumpy. And I find that when I'm using it with a drier mascara, it's like the perfect combination. It really revives that drier mascara. For example, the Revlon Grow Luscious Fabulash Mascara is one of my favorites of all time. It's an amazing mascara, but it can be drying at times. So pairing these two together has really worked well for me. But I think today I might just use it on my own. So, and I'm not even going to curl my lashes because I honestly don't even care. I'm going to use the Revlon Photo Ready, and I kind of forgot to do this after I did my foundation, but I was waiting for it to set a bit. So I'm just going to kind of tap it in with my favorite powder brush, which is by Real Techniques. And I just found out that Goss Makeup Artist is coming out with his own brush set sometime in the future, and I am totally stoked for it, because I definitely trust his judgment in makeup brushes. But I'm just patting this all over. And I really do like this powder. I have the Nearly Naked one and a few others, so I'm not going to repurchase it, but maybe sometime in the future. It was a really good powder. So a product that really surprised me from this Shopping My Stash experience is the blush by e.l.f. And I did a video where I think I kind of bashed these products, and I still don't really care for the blushes, but this is kind of like considered the highlighter in Gotta Glow. And I realized that I kind of wanted to try out a highlighter to put in this kind of Shopping My Stash bin, so I would have one to use each day. And I thought this would be a good choice because, you know, I didn't really like them, but I have actually enjoyed using this. And I have been using it pretty much every day. So I just kind of take this big little fan brush and go down the center. So if I do another Shopping My Stash, I'll probably add the e.l.f. blushes in there. Maybe one or two of them will end up turning out well like this one did, but I'm pretty sure there are a few in there that I just don't like. For blush, I'm going to use one by Sonia Kashuk, and it's the Pink 14. Very simple. I thought for some reason I had lots of these colors, but I was kind of looking around the other day and realized this is the only light soft pink that I have at the moment. And I don't mind the Sonia Kashuk blushes. I don't think I would buy any more of them because I think the NYX ones are better and cheaper. But I feel like I'm going to be holding on to these. Okay, so I'm going to try out a lip gloss. This is just an Estee Lauder one. I think it's called Nude Rose 05. And it's obviously one of those little sample sizes you get when you buy a lot of makeup. My mom will usually give me her little glosses because she buys a lot of her makeup from Estee Lauder. Alright everyone, so this is the finished look. Clearly it's a simple one, very easy to do, won't take you very long unless you're talking through it. But I like how it turned out, so I'm going to get ready to go babysit, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!